Welcome to Sundays. We're your hosts. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Steph. We're going to talk about plastic surgery and
Yes.
our thoughts on it because I recently had a procedure done and I'm loving my results so far. But I feel like it's such an interesting topic because, there's always that question mark of has she or hasn't she, especially if someone hasn't come out and said they got something done. And then there's that fine line of a really good plastic surgery job versus somebody who might be a little botched.
Right.
So
And they're
let's
always
discuss.
polarizing views to plastic surgery too, because some people are so for it and some people are so against it. Some people are kind of in between. I would say I'm in between in the sense I think I would get some procedures, but I wouldn't go to the point where I'm just so afraid to age that I'll go to any extreme to keep my face super young. I don't think I would ever get a facelift when I'm older or anything like that. It just depends. I think for me personally, I have big boobs already. I'm a D cup already and I don't have children. And I feel like if I get pregnant and I have two kids and in two pregnancies, what's going to happen to my boobs? And they're already so big for my frame that I think I probably would get a minor mommy makeover in the sense I might have a breast reduction. I don't know if a breast reduction is classified as plastic surgery.
Yes, it is. It
It
requires a
is.
plastic surgeon.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I would get it. And I get a little bit of Botox here and there, but then again, I'm not going to go crazy injecting my face either.
Yeah, I
I do it
haven't.
preventative, but I would never get fillers or anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about fillers.
Oh, yeah, I was actually watching this TikTok plastic surgeon talk about fillers, and they sound so scary because they're they're supposed to give you a little bit of volume in your face, especially around your cheeks, etc., to make you look super plump and young. But if you get a lot of fillers, apparently they never dissolve and they stay in your face forever. And the more fillers you inject, they kind of just stack one on top of the other. And eventually, if you get too much filler, it starts morphing your face into something that it doesn't look like you. It changes your face shape, which is super scary.
It is. I have seen stuff though where people get their filler dissolved though in their face. I don't know, maybe if
Oh,
it's
really?
well, I just saw on TikTok. That's our news source lately.
Yeah. I mean, I get a lot
I
of my
saw it on
information.
TikTok.
Basically, I get a lot of my information from TikTok.
Same. But yeah, that's interesting. And speaking of we were just kind of talking offline about Madonna and her face at the Grammys.
Right.
And I think there's definitely some filler happening there.
Yeah, I think that might be a case where it's too much filler because her face just looks really puffy and swollen. I don't know if she just looks like that now, but this plastic surgeon was specifically referring to her face when he was talking about what could happen if fillers go wrong.
Yeah. Well,
But
if she likes it, I love it. You do you, Madonna. I just know I probably won't go down that road personally.
yeah, because I would just be too scared myself to do it. But if somebody's doing it and it's their life, then I think we've said this on the podcast a lot. We're essentially live and let live people. It doesn't matter to us. Whatever we
Yeah.
discuss with you guys are just our personal preferences and opinions about what we would do with our lives, but we're not even trying to give anybody advice or telling anybody what they should and shouldn't do. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to get fillers in your face and you think it's fine, then go ahead.
Okay, so you kind of touched on some of the procedures you would get done. So if we were saying yes or no, would you get plastic surgery? Your answer is
Yes, but it would be super minor. Like I said, I would probably just get my boobs redone if they got really big if I got
down
pregnant.
to your kneecaps. We don't
Yeah,
want kneecap
yeah.
boobs.
No, 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 no. We need to bring them back up and also relieve my upper back from a lot of stress.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but, like, I think that would be, like, my extent of it. Maybe I don't even think I would do a tummy tuck. I've heard a tummy tuck with a mommy makeover is, like, a pretty intense surgery. So, like, I think I wouldn't even do that because even if you do a tummy tuck, I know they kind of, like, take the skin from, like, your super low belly, and if you're wearing, like, high-waisted pants, you can't even see, like, the extra loose skin, and if you have abs, like if you're wearing high-waisted pants, like, you really cannot tell. And I don't see myself wearing, like, low-rise jeans or, like, tiny bikini bottoms, like, as I age, so I'll be fine, you know? But
Yeah.
boobs, yep, I'm definitely getting it done, and I still will continue to get Botox, touch-ups. I only just have Botox in between my eyebrows, like, for my 11s because, like, one of the lines is, like, pretty pronounced, so I kind of just want to soften it. But I don't think I'm gonna go back and be like, "Oh, yeah, well, now I'm getting crow's feet, so let me start on that," and, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm gonna add more Botox to my face because I don't also like, I don't wanna be, like, scared of aging. I think I want to, like, semi grace agefully. I mean, the other way around. I want to age gracefully.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah, I think, like, that's just my opinion on it, but what about you?
So I got my boobs done last year. So like in was that November or December? I can't remember, but I think it was December.
I think it was
It's
December, yeah.
yeah, actually it was supposed to be November, then I chickened out because I was
I
like, I don't
remember
want to die.
this.
I don't want to die. I was like so paranoid that something was going to go wrong. I did not want to like, go out over some boobs.
Yeah, of course.
But I ended up getting them done and I've been really happy with them so far. So that was the one procedure that I really saw myself getting. I think like a tummy tuck might be cool, but I don't think I would ever get one just because my stretch marks that I have from carrying three children. I envy the women who have gone through pregnancies and have zero stretch marks. Good for you. I've got them everywhere.
Right.
So, but they come up so high above my belly button that I think even if I went through the surgery, I'm not a plastic surgeon. I'm not a professional, but I'm pretty sure just based on so many photos and things I've seen, I think I would still have stretch marks at the bottom of my stomach. So unless they could be completely eliminated, I don't think I would put my body or myself through that intense of a surgery. And plus,
Right.
at this point in my life, I've kind of just accepted them anyway. And it's not like that big of a deal.
I mean, I cannot even tell at all when I see you, and even your workout clothes or whatever, if you're doing like a try on, like, oh, you have so many stretch marks. Like, you have stretch marks, but they don't look like so bad that you would want to like have them removed from your body.
Yeah. And I guess I feel like, it is what it is. Like it's a part of my
Exactly.
body. I carried three children. I was blessed to be able to do that. And so, the boobs I really wanted to be taken care of because after Zoe, like I didn't have much to begin with. And then like after breastfeeding three children, it was like there was literally nothing. I was left with nothing. And,
Yeah, and you did it. So good for
yeah.
you. You look good,
Yeah.
girl.
Thanks. I'm excited. But yeah, I don't think I would get anything else done. Maybe a little Botox. I've been offered, and I shared this on the podcast before. I've been offered Botox like so many times, but I haven't dabbled in it yet. I don't know what's holding me back. I just don't really. I don't know. I just haven't really done it, but I'm not against it. I just haven't gone down that road yet.
Right. I mean, if you don't see anything in your face, I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. Like, I mean, although a lot of people say like it should be preventative, but like the only reason I started with Botox was because I could see like one of the 11 lines coming in, and it's not even an 11 line, it's just like a vein that I have on my forehead, so it just kind of like softens it. Mine is just like I have like a little bit of loss of like volume on my skin just on top of my vein, so it's become a little bit more pronounced. So I just get that just to kind of soften it, but I don't know if I would have actually started with Botox had I not seen that line come in like more Like, I guess it's like prematurely.
Yeah, like you were just trying to prevent it from getting any worse, basically.
Exactly. And then also, I think eventually, if I really think that I might, like, I don't want to get Botox anymore, then I might just stop, like, because I think, like, eventually the Botox, like, just dissolves from your body, like your body just like kind of digests it, which is why you have to keep getting touch ups. So if I feel like I want to age gracefully and I'm kind of done with the Botox, then I might just stop. And there are also like so many acupuncture treatments that you could get which act as natural Botox too. So maybe you could look into that. It's more holistic and you're not injecting your face with like toxins essentially. So
Hmm.
you could
I
always
will,
look into that.
yeah, I haven't heard of that. I'll have to check it out. I've never heard of acupuncture like being used as
Like
age.
preventative. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's acupuncture for like wrinkles and stuff. It kind of just like prevents it. So you would have
Oh.
to find like somebody that really specializes in it. I know that Houston has some, but I'm sure Dallas has some too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure too. What are your thoughts on people who deny plastic surgery? Like if they've obviously had something done, but they deny it.
I mean, I feel like if they've obviously had it done, then just own up to it. It's like Kylie Jenner getting her lips done in the beginning, and she's like, "Oh yeah, these are my natural lips," and you're like, "Okay, Kylie, like really, like you look completely different from what you looked like last season, and you're telling us that it's like." It's not plastic surgery, but then eventually, I guess she was also so young when she got her plastic surgery. Maybe she didn't really know how to deal with it, and I think there's this one episode where Kim is like encouraging her just to like own it because it's so obvious that she's done it. And I think she just like comes out and she says it and she's like, I was really young, blah, blah, blah. And it's fine, like people evolve and change and grow. But yeah, if somebody has obviously gotten it done, then just own it. Like, I don't think that, anyone it shouldn't matter what anybody's opinion is of you as long as you yourself are happy with your decision. Like,
Yeah,
why, like, you can make everybody in the world happy, so just make yourself happy, you know what I mean?
that's how I feel too. I feel like you're not going to satisfy anybody but yourself, really. Like that someone is always going to have an opinion about what you do. But the thing is,
Exactly.
it's like you have to remember, like that's their body. It's my body. If I can do whatever I want to it. And so I don't know.
Exactly. And I think like even for women in the media, it's always so hard because I do think like women are definitely put under the microscope, like whether they admit it or they don't, it's always like this intense long debate and discussions, like even what with Madonna's face of the Grammys this year. There are so many TikTok videos about it and like plastic surgeons like dissecting what's happened to her face and where she went wrong and all of this stuff. And I'm just like, this is just so horrible because imagine like this one person who, yes, like they are like famous because of their career, but at the end of the day, they're also humans. So like, and like I mean, we can't even understand or fathom like the amount of pressure that celebrities have in the media to look a certain way because like it's always like, oh, she gained like 2 pounds, oh, she's gained 60 pounds, like there's always like this, like they're just dogging on women, like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, like it's always like this ongoing discussion, which I think is like so unhealthy. Like, why don't people talk about men that way? Like a lot of men get Botox, a lot of men get plastic surgery, but like they're never in the news like, oh, look at her, look at his face, and like look where he went wrong. Like maybe on Botched, probably like on E, but like I don't see any celebrity, like male celebrities being put under the microscope like women are.
Yeah, unless you're Drake. Have you seen the stuff about Drake?
No.
Okay, so basically, like, I don't know what year it was, and it could be fairly recent or this could be a few years old, but
Hmm.
basically, he was like, he came out and he was ripped. Like it looked like he had abs and like he was looking chiseled and he wasn't that chiseled before. So people were saying that he got liposuction and that basically plastic surgery abs.
Hmm.
So, but of course he has denied this, but I think that's probably the only male, at least that I've seen recently, that has come up in the media about their plastic surgery, which who knows
Right.
if he did or didn't. I don't think he has any abs right now. I've seen Drake recently.
So then it wasn't plastic surgery because if he doesn't have abs right now, then it wasn't probably real because he would definitely have abs if they were plastic.
No, I had abs 6 months ago, and
No, no, not you. I'm talking about Drake.
I know, but if you eat a few cookies here and
I guess that's true. Fat can cover the plastic. That's so true. Or even like Todd Chrisley. I wonder if people talk about Todd Chrisley's plastic surgery. But he actually very openly talked about it on his show that he gets
well,
Botox and all of that.
yeah, there's no denying it.
Yeah, exactly. No 50-year-old looks that tight.
Tight and right. Okay, let's
Oh
play a
my
game
gosh.
of yes or no in
For what?
terms of plastic surgery.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this like the
Taylor's,
lightning round?
I don't know. You could move as fast as lightning if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, Taylor Swift, plastic
No,
surgery or no?
no.
Have you seen her boobs recently?
Oh, I haven't. Oh my gosh. But I'm not a Swiftie, okay? I'm just not.
I'm
I don't
not a Swifty
I
either.
don't love her music and I really don't keep up with her.
Okay, I'm not a Swifty either, but I noticed one photo, her boobs were looking very voluptuous, a little bit bigger than they normally do. And I was like, oh, I wonder if she got anything done.
Yeah, maybe she did. Maybe a
No,
little something here, a little something there. Kind of like
yeah.
Kendall.
You think Kindle? Okay, Kindle, yes or no?
Yeah, definitely. She's gotten her lips done and her boobs for
You think
sure.
she got her boobs done?
Oh yeah, like a little bit. I think she has like a little bit done. Like it's not they're not like too big because she still needs to maintain her super skinny supermodel physique. But I do think she's gotten a little something done to her boobs and a little something done to her lips and then maybe she's gotten like those injections that you put in your jaw to make them like super defined. I don't know what they're
Okay,
called. Kybella, I think that's what it's called.
okay. Who else?
Who else?
Lori Harvey. Are you familiar?
No, no
Oh my
idea.
gosh. Okay. Wow. I think yes.
You're answering your own question.
I'm answering my own question. She was actually my boob inspo.
I love it. What about Beyonce, the queen?
Gosh, have you seen? Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so you've seen her album cover for Renaissance, right? Where she's sitting on the
Mhm.
horse. I
Oh,
mean,
so
sis,
good.
she is sitting pretty. The boobs are sitting. The stomach
I
is
know.
tight.
It's so
I
good.
I think she's definitely had a little work done, but whoever did it did an immaculate job. Leave
Oh,
us
yeah.
questioning. Yeah,
It's Queen Bee.
yeah,
She can buy the
fantastic.
best of the best.
Oh yeah. And if it wasn't the best, I'm sure she got it revised. Like she looks so
Mhm.
good.
Also,
So good.
J.Lo talking about immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, I feel like her body's natural but like definitely some stuff on her face.
Yeah. I'm sure they get something done to their stomachs after having children. Like, there's no way their stomachs look like that after having children.
You never know. I've seen some pretty tight, regular old moms,
Oh, those people are like extraterrestrial. Not everybody, not normal women do not look like that. Only a few lucky ones look like that after having children.
A few lucky ones.
Yeah.
The ones who don't dream about chocolate chip cookies,
Yeah.
which I
The
am right now.
extraterrestrials. Now I'm thinking about chips.
I want a cookie. There's a place called Cookie Society near my house, and I think I'm going to go drive and get a cookie. It's Valentine's Day. We're recording this on Valentine's Day.
You're like, I'm gonna go buy myself a cookie because I've been married to Jason for like 13 years.
Yeah, 14,
Oh,
14.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
Just
it.
okay, who else?
Let's try to think about some other men, maybe. Even okay, Todd.
Ooh, man. I'm trying to think.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger.
Arnold is definitely getting
Tom
Botox.
Cruise definitely did
Oh
something to it. He
yeah.
does not look that good. Tom, just age gracefully, okay? Just
Oh
age
my gosh, do I
gracefully.
need to Google Tom 2023? What's
Yeah,
happening?
he definitely looks like he got like filler and stuff in his face for sure because the new Mission Impossible movie, his face was like
Mm.
screaming under his plastic surgery.
Okay, I'm looking
No,
at a
not the
photo.
Mission Impossible, whatever this his like
Top Gun, Top
Top
Gun.
Gun, yes.
Okay. He might have just gained a little weight. Who knows?
No, seems like fillers to me, but that's just
Okay.
my opinion.
He's definitely aging.
He is
It
aging.
could be that. It could be that because he's got a little bit more, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, people. There's nothing wrong with aging. I look forward to aging gracefully. I've got so many gray hairs. I don't even think I'm going to color my hair.
Yeah,
Those are
don't do it. Just own it. And also,
yeah,
you have your wigs.
yeah. My wigs don't have gray hair, so
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Saves you some money.
it really does. Okay. I'm trying to think who else. Will Smith.
No,
Answer.
definitely not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
I
don't think he's gotten it done.
I feel like he probably has a little Botox.
Maybe a little, but I don't know. Chloe. Chloe has obviously, I think all the Kardashians have definitely done a lot of plastic surgery.
Oh yeah. I think honestly though, at this point, it's like it's so much. How do you keep up? You know?
Right.
How do, how do you keep up? I can't. So if they did, great. If I mean there is no question if they didn't, but they definitely did. It's just a matter of what and we'll never know. So I stopped thinking about it because I'll never know the truth.
Right.
Denzel Washington.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think my man is aging gracefully.
I think so too. Oh, this is like a hot debate, I think. Bella Hadid.
Honestly, I haven't been following her through the years. Her face is so chiseled. It's
I know.
incredible.
I know.
If that's her natural bone structure, good God.
I know.
Congratulations.
Her
Um,
and like Hailey Bieber on bone structure, you can't beat it.
yeah, I feel like Hailey Bieber could literally slice you with her jaw.
Literally. It is chiseled.
That thing is sharp.
Yeah, it really is. It's just so good.
Yes. Funny enough, Robert De Niro. I
Robert
forget
De
what movie it was, but a few years ago there was this movie, and he had bags under his eyes in one scene. So whoever edited this movie like did a terrible job, but he had bags under his eyes in one scene, and then like in the next scene, his eyes were like tight. Like I mean, it was crazy. So I don't know if it was like he got a little work done in between edits but my dad actually pointed it out. He was like, look at his eyes.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy that they left it in the movie.
Yeah, that was a major oversight.
Or Robert De Niro was like, I just don't give a fuck at this point.
Maybe the editing was costing too much. Who knows?
Or he's like, I don't care what I look like. Nobody's gonna come after me.
Yeah, he's an old man. Who cares?
Mhm.
If you want to get a little, little tightening under your eyes, go for it.
Go for it.
George Clooney.
Oh, definitely not.
You don't think
Definitely
so?
not. Oh no. George does not believe in Botox. But I
You
do
call
think
him
like
by his first name like you
I
guys are
definitely
buddies.
I like him because he's aging gracefully and he hasn't let like Hollywood get in his head. There are very few celebrities that can do that.
I don't know George personally, so I can't say. Okay, Madonna.
Oh, Madonna. Yeah, Madonna's definitely got something done.
Yeah.
But actually
Okay.
she didn't deny it. She said, "Yes, I've gotten it done, but can we just like change the narrative and like not focus on my face, but focus on like what I'm raising awareness for, well, like my speech or whatever." You know what I mean? So, I
Yeah.
kind of get it. Oh, you know who else hasn't had plastic surgery? Ashton Kutcher, because I just saw that new movie on Netflix. It's like with him and Reese Witherspoon. It's like the new. Oh, it's called Your Place or Mine, I think.
Okay.
And it was like a romantic comedy released around Valentine's Day. And he definitely has not done anything to his face, and he looks so much older than what I remember him looking from that 70s show.
I mean, well, geez, he was like in his
Well, also, yeah,
20s.
yeah, he was in his 20s, and he was like a Calvin Klein model. I was like, oh, you definitely look old now.
Yeah, I mean, but we all eventually will get there. So I think it's safe to say whether you get it or you don't get it in terms of plastic surgery, like at the end of the day, just do you. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. We're not here to judge.
yeah. I mean, I think you got to do what makes you happy. I've gotten my procedure done, and maybe one day I'll get a little Botox along the way, but I don't know if I'll go under the knife again. Although I did have the best sleep of my life under anesthesia. I will
Oh
tell
my
you that.
god, I did too. I was dreaming I was on the beach.
I don't remember any dreams.
Oh. Yeah, I woke up. It was really funny. I woke up and it was from an endoscopy, so they had to put like a camera inside of my stomach to make sure, because I was getting like a little bit of an inflammation, and I got an endoscopy done, and I had to be put under for that. So they, when I woke up, I was like, I just felt like I was on the beach having like a drink, and the doctors like around me. There were like five of them in the room. As soon as I woke up, like laughed so loud because what they saw versus what I was dreaming was definitely not matching up.
Right, like you were not on the beach, ma'am.
You had a camera inside of your mouth, and you were in the hospital.
Too funny.
So, anyways,
Ah, well, that's our episode about plastic surgery. Sarah, you'll have to keep us posted if you do, go under the knife one day. Let us know how it
yeah,
goes.
I'm happy to talk about it.
Yes, and my plastic surgeon for my Dallas girlies was Dr. Philip Dawa in Dallas.
He did a great job. He
Yeah,
did a great job.
he did a really good
I
job.
might actually just go to him whenever I want to get a boob reduction.
You should. He did a great job. He was
Hmm.
actually doing one today. I love watching his stories. I just kind of,
I cannot
you
see
don't
the
like it?
surgery. No, 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 no. I
I
don't
love it.
do well with that kind of stuff. I don't want to
Well,
watch it.
yeah, they don't make it gory. They kind of get to the point, like,
Okay.
implant going in, or reduction. They're not showing like all the gory details,
Okay.
but yeah, that was my guy. Highly recommend. If any of my Dallas girlies have questions, you can reach out to me. But that is it for plastic surgery today.
Yeah, that's the end of our episode. We will see you guys next Sunday. Make sure that you're rating, reviewing, sharing. Let us know what you guys think. If you want us to cover certain topics, let us know. We're going to be doing more frequent lives, so make sure you follow us on Instagram. And yeah, just support if you enjoy the podcast, because it truly means the world to us.
Yes. All right, guys. See you next Sunday.
See you Sunday.